Welcome to my channel Yatri Mere Sathi. Continuing with the part 2 of the first Divyadesham, let me take you into the sacred journey of beliefs and traditions of people of Srirangam. After visiting Kanchipuram, we reached Chennai. Next day early at 5 am, we started to Srirangam from Chennai Egmore railway station via one of the fastest trains of India, the Tejas Express. By 10:30 am, we reached Tiruchirappalli railway station, hired an auto and reached SN Towers Lodge just 200 meters away from the main temple. The Rajagopuram or the main entrance of the temple is vast and one of the second biggest in the Asia after Angkor Wat. SN Towers is in the first enclosure just besides the main entrance, that is the Rajagopuram, and I have been staying here during all my visits to Srirangam since 2010. So after we reached, soon we got fresh and entered the temple by 11 am to have the darshan of Sri Ranganatha Swami. The temple closes by 12:30 pm, so we rushed and had a blissful darshan of Sri Ranganatha Perumal. Sri Ranganatha Perumal is not just an idol. It is a living deity, a belief of Vaishnava devotees, an ocean of devotion flowing with daily rituals and traditions. Its sacredness as vast as sky, Sri Ranganatha Perumal with his consorts Sri Devi and Bhudevi rests here. A living legend is what the devotees worship since centuries. What we are seeing now is Shesharaya Mandapam during the period of Nayaka rule. It is found on the east side of the 4th Prakaram courtyard. The northern side of this community hall has 40 leaping animals with riders on their back, all carved out of the monolithic pillars. So that is what we are seeing. I just found out from the people there that these architecture actually represents the people of that times, how they were, what arms and ammunitions they used to use in their battles, and how their battles were. This is actually a battle scene what we are seeing right now. Srirangapura Vihara Ramavatara Raghuvira Srirangapura Vihara recites Srimati M.S. Subbalakshmi in one of her mesmerizing Kirtana, which means victory to the divine Rama, the courageous hero of the Raghu dynasty, residing in the colored city of Rangapura. And here it is Dashavatara what we are seeing in this Rangamandapa. The Matsyavatara, the Varahavatara, the Narsimhavatara, the Ramavatara, Krishnavatara, Balarama Avatara, and then the Kalki. Singing further, she continues to praise Angaja Janaka Deva Brindavana Sagarendra Varadara Mantaranga, which means the one who enchants the heart of Janaka's daughter Sita. Shyamalanga Vihanga Turanga Sadayapanga Satsanga, which means with the beautiful dark blue form like peacock and the one who is always surrounded by devotees. Considered as the route for all the Vaishnava Alayams in the temple town of Sri Ranganatha Swami, the devotees believe that all the Perumals or the Vishnu incarnations in the 108 Divyadeshams come and merge into the Ranganatha in the night and they go back to their own shrines in the morning. Every carving, every pillar, every mandapa speaks volumes of culture and tradition. The architecture what we are seeing now is a single carving which represents the bull and an elephant. I have seen such in Vijayanagara Hampi. and also at Airavateshwara temple, that is in Kumbakonam. So if we cover one side of this carving, we can see the elephant, and on the other side, if we cover, we can see a bull raising its head. So a single carving with two different bodies and same head. This is an architecture marvel, I must say. So during the Vijayanagara period, I think this have come. So all the temples which Vijayanagara dynasty has developed, we see this carving. But it is at a small part on the basement of a pillar. So if we just keep searching every pillar or every carving, that speaks a lot about the architecture of those times. So this one represents a small part in Sundara Kanda, that is Lord Hanuman finding Sita Devi in Ashokavanam. And this one what I am showing is actually the Venugopala Swami or Vanamali Vasudeva temple. And the main part is that when these main temples are constructed, actually a small portion is first carved out. What we are seeing right now, this is taken as a base to construct the main temple. That is what this is. The down what we are seeing is the main deity in the temple, and the above one is the gopuram of the temple. So that was first constructed, and then taking that as a base, this whole temple was constructed. So in every temple in South India, we can identify this if we really check with the temple. So the vast temple complex of Srirangam has several sub-shrines and small temples within it, and also the mandapams like the Garuda Mandapam, which is located on the south side of the third enclosure, which was contributed by Nayakas. The Kili Mandapam located next to the Ranganatha shrine in the first enclosure of the temple. The Rangavilasa Mandapam, a huge one, where devotees take rest and some sevas are also performed, and you can also purchase items for the rituals. I already spoke about the Shesharaya Mandapam with 40 leaping animals, which I just showed, and especially the Vahans contribute or take maximum part of the sevas. And the different Vahanas are the Garuda Vahana, Simha Vahana, Yanai Vahana, Kudirai Vahana, Hanumatappa Vahana, Yazi Vahana, Shesha Vahana, Annapakshi Vahana, Otrai and Etai Prabhai Vahana are all examples of unmatched beauty. To see Lord Ranganatha mounted on them is a treat to watch, especially as he moves along the streets of Madavidhulu in Srirangam, inch by inch among the sea of devotees. One special part of the temple is that, unlike other temples, we can take a ticket and climb over the roof of this temple to see the various prakaras or the Sapta prakaras of the temple, which was very interesting. The ticket is 20 rupees. And it takes near about 1 to 1.5 hours to see the whole terrace and understand all these gopurams which are in a row, one after the another, which we are seeing on the main entrance, the Rajgopura on the first side, and this is on the opposite side. That golden color is the main shrine or the Vimana of Sri Ranganatha Swami temple. Sri Ranganatha Swami Perumal temple is life, a world in itself. Hundreds of kings contributing to its existence and development, and thousands of Bhaktagan dedicating themselves in his service. Sri Ranganatha Perumal speaks to his devotees if their devotion is flawless and as pure as nectar. The main aim of construction of such vast temples is not just belief and devotion. It is also to create livelihood to all those who are employed in the process of performing daily rituals and traditions. Visible, Nitya Kainkaryam, Abhishekam, Utsavam, Arjita Seva, Brahmotsavam, Kalyanam, Naivedyam and many more. These rituals are being followed in the times of his incarnation by various saints, sages, gurus, and praised by the 12 Alvars. This is the only Divya Desham where all the Alvars have recited hymns in his praisings. There are thousands of people employed for the various activities that keep going uninterrupted by anything or anyone. For those, it is not just a job or service, it is a commitment, a dedication, and submission to the eternal Almighty, which one does with wholeheartedness. Since centuries, Sri Ranganatha Swami temple has accommodated thousands of devotees by arranging food and livelihood to those who have left the worldly desires and foregone their six enemies, that is, the Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. This is the only thing he requires. The temple complex is 156 acres and has its own villages with people performing different activities as the day starts, starting from cleaning the temple to various sevas to be performed on the timely basis. All the rituals are scheduled depending on the Tidhivara Nakshatra Masa that go on all round throughout the year. It is believed that the daily puja of Ranganatha Perumal is performed by Brahma himself in Brahma Muhurtam. Before Archakas open the door, we find one of the largest Garuda statue in this temple. Instead of traditional Dwarapalakas, we can find Sugriva and Angada being the doorkeepers of this Garuda shrine. And this is one of the sevas that is being performed. You can see ocean of devotees flowing in the bliss, performing the sevas, submitting themselves. Famous yogic saint Ramanuja left his family life and went to Srirangam and settled there. During his stay in Srirangam, he is said to have written the Gadyatrayam, which is recited in the temple during the 9-day Panguni Uttaram festival or the Adi Brahmotsavam. The temple is the center for Vaishnava Advaita school where Sanskrit Vedas and Tamil works are preached and taught with great reverence. He attained divinity in Srirangam, and today we can find his mortal remains in the Ramanuja Mandapam. The disciples of Ramanuja got his permission to install 3 metallic images of him, one each at Sri Perambadur, the second at Melkote and the third at Srirangam. He is found sitting in the Padmasana or the yogic sitting posture, depicting the Jnana Mudra, the symbol of knowledge, with his right palm, which is also known as Thana Terumeni, self-same body. So once we completed visiting all the temple complexes, all the mandapas, darshan and all, we just stepped out, and in one of the enclosures we found this beautiful shop of Panchaloha Vigrahalu, the deities which we can worship, and I also bought one Sri Ranganatha Swami stone idol from here. So soon after doing a little shopping, we just went back, packed our luggage and started back to Tiruchirappalli railway station. Reached Tiruchirappalli railway station, our train was at morning 8 o'clock from Srirangam to Malkajgiri, and the journey was 21 hours. The interesting part is that the train went through different stations of Tamil Nadu, different pilgrimage places of Tamil Nadu, like Tiruvannamalai, Kanchipuram and Tirupati. So the journey was very, very, very blissful. 21 hours of journey, and we reached back to Hyderabad. To know more about such interesting facts, please subscribe to my channel Yatri Mere Sathi. Yatri Mere Sathi thanks you for watching this video.